Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well and welcome to the platform of CodeChef. Okay, so today we're gonna be solving the problem Zombie Hunter. The difficulty level for this problem is Cakewalk and the prerequisites required are your basic mathematics. This is your educator Ansh and I hope you like my video. Let's proceed to the problem statement. Okay, now let us try and understand the problem statement. Jim is playing the game Zombie Hunter 2.0. It is a fun game and you have a machine gun with infinite ammo and infinite number of zombies running towards you. All you have to do is to kill as many zombies as possible. At a particular instant, Jim can see any zombies on his map. He considers a zombie as dangerous if it is at most d distance away from him. Jim always stands at the center of the map. Can you help Jim find the maximum number of dangerous zombies in the map given the positions of the zombies on the map that at a particular distance? Okay, now let me just summarize what the problem statement is saying that there are n zombies in the map and each zombie is defined by a coordinate of x comma y. Now Jim is saying that he considers the zombie dangerous if it is at it as if is at if it the distance is at most d distance away from him. So basically, if the location of this x comma y or this particular coordinate is at a d distance or is less than equal to d distance from the origin, then that particular zombie is considered to be dangerous, right? Because Jim is currently standing at the origin. So I have to count how many points x comma y out of these n points are there which are currently lying in the d distance or which are currently less than d distance from the origin. Right? So how will we approach this kind of problem? Simple, we can use distance formula to calculate distance of each point from origin, right? So if my points are at coordinate x comma y, the distance from origin is nothing but x square plus y square, right? And my d is nothing but capital. So this distance is small d and this has to be less than capital D. So for that, my small d has to be less than capital D, then only that particular zombie is considered as dangerous. Or my x square plus y square should be less than equal to d, or this should be the under root of x square plus y square because that is my distance formula. Or in other words, my x square plus y square should be less than equal to d square, right? So for any general x comma y, if this particular condition is satisfied, then that means that that particular zombie of x comma y will be dangerous for my Euclidean or dangerous for my particular zombie, right? Or dangerous for the player's gem. Now what we have to do is we can just simply apply a simple loop of traversing in all the points and check the condition of this particular condition such as my x square plus y square should be less than equal to d square, and whichever points they satisfy for this particular condition will increment our answer by 1, denoting that these particular zombies are dangerous, right? So while traversing in my array, if we check for this condition and we initialize or we update our answer accordingly, and this becomes the approach for solving this particular problem. Right, now let us see the coding section for this problem and we'll make a complete understanding of this approach when we go through the coding section. So let us proceed to the coding section. Okay, now let us try and understand the code for the following problem. So here I entered all my necessary header files and the constants for the code. Then in my main function, I initialize my n denoting the number of points, and I take input n according to the input format. I initialize my d denoting the distance. I took input my distance according to the input format, and we initialize d as d square. Then I calculated my sum or initialized my answer currently as 0. Then for each of my points, I took input my points according to the input format and I calculated the Euclidean distance, which is nothing but x square plus y square. So we are squaring on both the sides, right? That is why I did not take square root anywhere. And then, if according to the condition in our approach section, if my z is less than equal to d, then we'll simply increment our answer, right? And this becomes the code for the following problem. And we'll print the sum at the end of each and every test case. Now let us run our code on the sample test cases to see whether everything is working correctly or not. So as you can see, we got the exact answer according to the output format. Now let us submit our code and see whether this code works properly on the actual test cases or not. Okay, so as you can see, we got the correct answer for the following problem, and yes, this becomes the valid approach to solve this particular problem. So here, the important observation was that My distance can be easily generated using distance formula, and from the origin I can simply generate the distance of each and every point, and if that distance is within our safe limits, or basically if that distance is less than or equal to d, then our zombie is considered to be dangerous and we increment our answer by 1. So if that particular observation is clear, I think the code is quite simple and straightforward, and there are less chances of an individual making a mistake in this particular code. Right, this is the learning you get from watching my video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.